guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm a little like all over the place today. Just got a lot of extra energy because I'm like caffeinated and how. So in today's video, I'm gonna teach you guys how to keep your makeup matte and long lasting. So this video is basically for all you collegers out there. When I was a teenager, I had a lot of lot of acne, and I also had like a very oily T-zone, but I think over the years now my skin is settled and now it's become more of a combination skin type. I do break out on and off, which is very random out of nowhere. Like my skin just breaks out and then it goes back to normal also now. Like touch wood, now it's so much better. Oh my god, last month was hectic for my skin. I'm not even kidding you guys, but now it's better, touch wood through. Creating the entire look in a very budget friendly price. Okay, so I'm going to be using only LAKME products for this. I have their new launch product, so shout out to LAKME for sending me this and also sponsoring the video. This is the new collection which is called Better in 3D in collaboration with Amit Agarwal, and the collection has quite a few lipsticks, and the best part, wait for it, it also has eyeshadow palettes. Guys, so I think without wasting any more time, let's just jump in straight to the video. Guys, let's begin. I'm just gonna quickly moisturize. I did once in the morning, but I think it's been a few hours and I don't want to begin my makeup before I moisturize, and this goes for all you oily skin type ladies as well. Do not apply makeup on your bare skin. Always have some sort of a barrier between your skin. Go for like a gel based moisturizer or stuff like that can actually just not promote oiliness and stickiness, but at the same time keep your skin hydrated. So go for something which is lighter, go for something that does not irritate your skin out. For that, I'm going to be using the LAKME's Blur Perfect Primer. Now this has a slight tint to it. I think I very recently reviewed it in my previous video. So this is how it looks like. As you can see, it's got a powdery consistency, and it's also like, it's not a silicone primer as such, it's got a slight tint to it. You just need to like apply it on the areas where you have open pores. So it keeps your skin matte and oil free for a very long time. So you need a primer that actually helps in setting your makeup and just like holds your makeup throughout the day, especially if you have oily skin type. I think you cannot skip out on primers. I mean, primer is important for every person, but especially if you are if you have a lot of oil. Okay, so I'm using the LAKME 3D Cover Foundation. This also has SPF, so it's a good foundation for your daytime. Now let me just read out what it says here. Liquid foundation that gives 3D coverage from all angles. Velvet finish formula gives a natural smooth finish. Soft focus complex known to minimize skin imperfection, and hyaluronic acid formula that helps in keeping your skin nourished. Alright, this is the foundation bottle. I've not used this foundation before, so this is gonna be my first time trying it out. The bottle is like squeaky clean and new, as you can see. Really like the packaging of this. What else? It retails for 750 rupees. My shade that they've given me is 420 warm beige. Most of my foundation shades are actually like beige and like warm beige and stuff like that, so I'm hoping that this would match me, but let's just try out. So I'm just gonna take like one pump of this first, and it does look like this is gonna match me. Just dot that on your skin. Now I know a lot of you girls don't use brushes and stuff, you just like massage the foundation on your face like that. So if you're massaging the foundation, what I would suggest is that just tap the foundation on your face, don't pull it. So that way when you're tapping the foundation into your skin, it actually stays for longer as compared to when you massage it like a cream on your face. Don't do that because it's makeup, this is not skincare. You need to literally like know your techniques before you do anything. Okay, so I'm gonna just tap that just to show you guys in case if you're using hands to spread this. And I really love how well it just like spreads on your face. And I think the foundation shade is also like pretty decent on me. I'm just gonna run my blender over this side of my face because it's already set in my skin, but I still want to like run my blender because satisfaction purposes. Okay, so I like the finish of this. It's not completely matte, still got some shine to it, which is what I live for. So guys, this is the amount that is still left on my hand, which is quite a bit. Now I'm gonna use my blender, just dip it once into it, okay, and then start applying it on the other side of my face. I don't think I'm gonna need any more because that is enough. Finish is totally buildable. It is not full coverage, but it is definitely a buildable foundation. Literally did not have to take more product. My skin is covered, my face is covered. In fact, this side of my face has a lot more product than this side of my face. I think I'm gonna just you know, even it out with a little bit more product on my blender and just, you know, even it out. I just wanted to show you guys I have so much product still on my face, so it's actually a very decent foundation, I would say, because you don't really need a lot. If you do have pigmentation or dark circles, you might want to use a little bit of concealer, but I'm gonna just like keep it very simple, very wearable, just like very basic. Okay, we're not doing any extra stuff today. So now I'm gonna just set my base using the LAKME 9 to 5 natural finishing powder. Now this one is infused with aloe vera and green tea. You can still have a matte finish on your face and not look powdery. Okay, there's a way to do that. You just have to be very careful with the amount of product that you're using, the amount of powder that you're using, and where you're using it. Now this powder has a very slight sheen to it, so it's already giving me that nice highlight, so I don't really have to highlight my face. I'm actually powdering my face. It's like a matte texture but with a little bit of sheen, so carry this powder with you so that you can keep blotting on your makeup every few hours. And for my brows today, I'm going to be using the LAKME brow pencil. I used it once or twice before, but this is slightly darker, so I'm not going to overdo this, but this is the only eyebrow filler that I have from LAKME at the moment. I'm just gonna very lightly, like very lightly, just like brush the areas where I have a little bit of, you know, gaps in my brows. For blush today, I'm going to be using one of their lipsticks from the 3D matte lip color. I think I'm going to go with this one. The shade is called Frosty Pink. It's a nice bright popping pink color, so I'm gonna just like apply that on the apples of my cheeks and then dab it. So just want to make like small circles like that, just dabbing. So just around here, a little bit here. I'm gonna just like use your fingers to dab and just blend that product. You guys, I like how my makeup actually feels matte, but it looks slightly dewy. That's a good thing. Like, you don't have to make your matte makeup look really very dry also. So this is just like 10% of the kind of blush that I would do, but I think you guys can stick to this. But I would definitely overdo blush. So with that, we're done with the base. This is the simple matte makeup base that I was talking about. I'm just gonna give you a close-up of this. As you can see, the makeup looks very like skin-like. It doesn't feel heavy at all. It doesn't feel like I've put layers and layers of makeup, which I haven't also, but it doesn't look like I have a lot of makeup. It's totally wearable for a daytime look. I mean, you can totally step out just doing this much. I have their eyeshadow palettes, which I'm super excited to try out. We've got like 4 eyeshadow palettes right here, like 4 eyeshadow palettes. I'm gonna just use a little bit of it just to see the texture and everything. It originally comes in a cardboard packaging like this, and then it has a sleeve over it, a plastic sleeve, which actually wasn't needed, but anyway, let's open it. Ta-da! The palette that we have is called Soft Nudes. Now the palette retails for 995 rupees, and it has 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. It's got 12 shades. We've got another soft nudes going on in here. Even this one, the second palette, is also called soft nudes. This is how the palette looks like. We've got some cool undertones. Okay, so it's basically like a cooler palette with very cool undertones of nudes and like pastel shades going on. The palette that I have here is called Pink Paradise. It's got a lot of popping bright pinks. Last palette that I have is called Midnight Magic. This actually kind of broke, so the brown actually just got spilled everywhere. So I'm sorry about that, but it's got some deep smoky shades going on right here. But since we're gonna keep the makeup really soft and like an everyday thingy, I'm gonna go in with my soft nude palette, the warm one. I think I'm gonna go with this shade right here. It's a matte soft brown shade, and using a big fluffy brush like that, I'm gonna just pop that in my crease. Before I do that, I'm just gonna quickly check pigment on this palette, you guys. I've swatched a few shades on my fingers. The palette is decently pigmented. It's not extremely heavy pigment, but it's very decent. Now I'm gonna go in with my transition shade right here, and you guys know the drill. I'm gonna apply that on like around my crease, basically just covering the entire perimeter. I'm gonna go in with this soft peachy shade right here. It's a metallic shade, and I'm gonna pop that on the center of my eyelid. Purple, this maroon shade right here, and I'm just gonna kind of define, like create a nice smoky outer corner. So for my kajal today, I'm going to use the same LAKME eyebrow pencil because it is dark enough for an eyeshadow. Guys, don't skip out on mascara because it just opens up your eye and just makes you, like, it just automatically puts your face in that pretty zone, you know. That we actually complete the makeup look, which is your everyday matte makeup base. Now minus the eyeshadow, I think you guys can totally wear the entire look for your college, for your office, and you know, just an everyday simple minimal makeup look. Now because I have all of these new lipsticks by LAKME, the 3D lipsticks right here, I'm just gonna swatch them one by one for you. So these were swatches of all of the lipsticks. I tried them out for the first time. These are called 3D matte lipsticks, and they have a slight sheen to it, but they are matte. Yeah, with that, it's a wrap. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. All the links to the products are mentioned in the description box below to check it out. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up. And also do not forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. And with that, I will see you in my next video.